Let me get all liggity laced up real quick. I'll be right back. I got my stream on, but I haven't done nothing yet. I'll be right back. There we go, now I feel better. I feel much better. Shit. Wow. Didn't hit it yet. Oh my. I slept in better than I normally do. I usually wake up at about 6:30, 7 o'clock every time. I go to bed at like 3. Yeah, I woke up at about 8:30. Stomach was out here growling like a bear. Hi. Been wearing these white and black shoes lately. I don't know why. It's like when I wear my all whites. I got the white with the black. I don't know. Yeah. Probably like 6,000. We just don't realize it's that many. Yeah, like last night I've already played the Chargers at least what? Fuck, at least now. So I play them in preseason. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so I've already played them at least 10 times, and I fucking gave them some unis last night, and that were like the most basic ones, and I'm like, how? I don't think I've ever given them this scheme, and it's like basic. Yeah, I'm like, God damn it, these fucking people. You know, I want to buy a game and just be like blown away and be like, oh my God, this has everything. Like, I remember it used to be like that when we were younger. I don't like that. Fuck, dude. I mean, they don't have to like change anything, just add. That's what I don't understand. It's not gonna, yeah. That suck. I'm just gonna give these guys their basic fucking minis because they're tight already. Stream is on. We're doing a little different game plan this time around just to see how it works. Going with the dagger concept. I'll tell you what, dude. Will Sanders is, he's hanging off a cliff right now. Yeah. DeLong is the truth.
It's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Carolina Panthers.
Is barely hanging on by a thread.
I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now,
no, he's not.
Monday Night
It ain't bad. No,
and to call the action, here are Brandon Godwin and Charles Davis.
Okay,
I thought he still had another year on the deal, but I guess I signed him to a nice, like, 2-year deal instead of like a...
Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made.
He's on the final year of his contract. Unbelievable. What a signing for him. That's right. Remember, I signed him to a 2-year deal. I was like, yeah. But he wanted like a, I think a 3-year deal, but he somehow accepted it. And if I cut him right now, I'd save like almost $3 million, I think.
You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game.
I'm afraid though if I cut him, that he'll disappear off the face of the earth. Dude. That's what happened with Kerry Willis.
They're ready to go when the regular season begins. I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Sure would, but those other guys are fucking ready to rock and roll. George Teague is like a carbon copy of... Teague's like a carbon copy of DeLong, but he's bigger. And I think he's like a better receiver. I don't know. I think Teague's actually the best one out of all of them, but he was just drafted later, so he was kind of buried. He was drafted later.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
Max Brett.
And leading them out there, we get a look.
Max Dunn. Max Dunn. The dude I drafted
this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that's a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
70, Indy. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the
Mockingbirds. We have some mockingbirds that have a little nest in our lemon tree in the back. And so they're always like going by. They have little babies in there. I saw a squirrel crawling up there the other day and the mockingbirds were going nuts. He was trying to get to the
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage.
Tell you what, this guy, Darius Hopper's going to get
second down.
Nice play right there.
He's going to get a good look.
But I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game.
Just right now?
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
61, matchbox, right.
On second down, McCaffrey. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Right.
Throwing now is Allen, and that is incomplete.
Ooh, Lester Lewis just all over that screen. He almost picked it off.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi.
Michael Pilardi, the kick.
Hammond now to return. And they had him bottled
I like
up,
Hammond, dude. Hammond as a returner, but he might be the odd man out. I might have to trade him or get rid of him.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape.
Oh, Brian Burns, first play, sack.
Burns in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like that. And he's taken down.
Brian Burns again.
Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Dude, is this guy this good in real life?
We heard about it all week,
Who is
didn't
this
we?
fucking
Especially
guy,
when he
bro?
visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
I don't even know who the fuck Brian Burns is, dude. Oh, there he is again for a safety. 3 in a row to start the game.
Has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And on the first drive,
3 Brian Burns
I know that
sacks.
these
I
are
dropped him
professional
there.
athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get
I
the
think I
nerves
started
at
out
the
on
beginning
them.
of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically,
Oh,
what I've heard from guys
Tyler
and what I
Short.
remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and now let them affect
I need to hear that song. Will you send me that Raider hype video? There's a... Oh... He loves that shit, I guarantee it. This is the Colts 2027 hype song video.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done.
Song starts right as they're introducing my defense.
Unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Mike Melton's going to play 3 quarters today.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Milton's getting 3/4.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Marriott's going to have
and a
a
good job
for
on
a
the tackle
year.
there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively,
yeah, like Humphrey, my receiver I drafted, he's been playing like the whole fucking time.
They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Look at Hammond's acceleration, dude. The guy on a punt return, the guy was an inch away from me when I caught him. 2 guys, I just go,
just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Here again comes the captain of this offense.
Reed Gannon was going to play 1 drive, but now he's going to play 2 after the 3 sacks and a safety to start the game. Couldn't make Donovan very happy, so he gets back out there for us.
And a big no-no last time. A safety to make this score 2-0 where we stand now.
It's the best run defense in the league. The best defense in the whole league.
But on the flip side, the positive side, after you punted the ball away or kicked it away,
defense helped.
Defense helped for you. So there's a little bit of relief there. Now they know they can get back out on the field, run their offense, and try to put their defense in a bad spot again. 2nd and 14. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at? For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions. And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Campbell blasts him. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for. Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Dude, the Redskins are in trouble just right out the gate.
It's a foot race. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, dude, their quarterback and Zach Ertz, they're both out for like at least 12 games or something like that. Like 12 weeks the last I saw, so I think they're both out for like at least first 8 games.
Easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to
Christian
execute.
McCaffrey just broke like
20.
Christian
You want
McCaffrey
something
just
to
busted them
kickstart your
on.
drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the
Mike
touchdown.
Melton
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
Yeah,
this
that's
one
what I'm
away.
saying.
This one taken from the 7.
Yeah, that guy's got to be a little better than that,
A
dude.
couple extra yards up to the
That guy's like
27-yard
an inch
line.
away.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a
There's
first down.
Big Willie.
Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that
Yeah, I might just sit on Willie for one more year and then,
Strong gain of 24.
that was my option. I'd sit on him one more year and
more
let
stars at the tight end
Teague,
position than there were even 10 years ago.
Teague have like his blow-up year and his contract year.
Defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
I don't know yet. I really don't.
Second down now. Callaway. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of
his
scrimmage.
hit power and everything looks great, but when I actually hit guys with him, I feel like he's not really, doesn't translate well.
On third down, Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Oh, isn't that one guy's like favorite team or something? Something. Bought his own. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Edwards. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 21. He'll drop to throw.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. After 1, it's 9-0.
Yeah, dude. They made me, I had to challenge a fumble last night that I knew the guy was down. And it was for the guy picked it up the lineman and ran for a first down, and it was on 3rd. It would have been 3rd and like the 4th down. And they gave him the first. I challenged it and got it, but I was like, what the fuck?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's bumped off his round.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Is he? Everyone? Yeah. Kyle Allen.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A game there of 30 big ones.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so
right. They have Darius
down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
McCaffrey on the counter. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores.
I feel like they can negate a lot of what I'm trying to do.
I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run on first down. Metcalf. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Run the ball.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On second down, Callaway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. The 20.
Ooh, that's how you draw it up. Watch that one right there.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet,
just like it.
That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about this for field position after the big
this.
play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Doesn't look like it.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't run, but I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard and also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what?
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 10 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them.
McCaffrey just busted another one on me.
And nothing but daylight ahead.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run the counter. Callaway. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Pressure gets to him again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Colts send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big. Because
Christian McCaffrey just ran another one, dude.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's complete to Sanders. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. In for the score. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps. But they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need
Raiders
to
won last week 20-10.
Strong. A little bit of time left. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. They've got the lead. They haven't really had to utilize him all that much so far, but I guess if you're winning on the scoreboard, not too much to complain about.
Not at all, but you know those guys out wide, they want as many catches as they can possibly get. Yeah. They may need him later on if things get a little tight.
And so far, 2 catches. We'll see what happens here as the game progresses. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. On first down, Allen. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To the air, Allen. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
On the ready. 50 seconds to mine. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Most teams in the league hitting the 3-quarter pole in the preseason. The whole league will be in action next Thursday night to wrap it all up. And then we start for real a week
Christian
after
McCaffrey
that
with
with the
4
NFL
touchdowns.
kickoff game. In our game,
The first half. That's right. Mm-hmm. Marcus Barnes already up to a 68 overall. He had the hidden trait last year. I swooped him off the practice squads, or not practice squads, but in free agency he was undrafted. And he was like a 64, and I didn't. He had 4 upgrades at the end of the season. I was waiting on him. I like Maggot though. Adam DeLong though, I'm telling you, instead. I like him. It's fun. like this guy, D. Carvalho. I haven't seen much of Javonte Battles, but in his one limited action, he got a sack. Luther Finley's been playing great. I need him to do something. We're gonna get to see Idarius Copper. Jerry Sloan having a big... Him and, what's his name, have been playing great. Will Saffold, he's been playing great. Mike Milton. Thurgon, Hilton, Pounds, McCutcheon. Pounds, dude. Pounds has a good shot to make the team as that fourth slot guy. He's money. CJ Swizzy. Skylar Schaefer. I like this guy, Philip Shada, that I got too, that I drafted. D tackle, 68 overall.
Expect to see the starters for at least one more drive. Something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On third down, Burns. Over the middle, complete. That's done. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just trying to put it together a nice drive and get points
about the 32. Now a give right side. Metcalf. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. What? They call that an illegal block in the back right there?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
It's a great
we always
block
talk about
on the
hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
To throw on second down. Burns. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better than it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite-color jersey.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's looking to throw it all in
the Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
This guy
a bit of an opening there on the
He's got 11 rushes for
245
and 4 touchdowns.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run.
Yeah,
and it's
4
2nd
huge
and 4.
touchdowns.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
No.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he's poised that
and slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
This guy's going for the all-time rushing record right now in a preseason.
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Stuff these turkey.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one across
Marquise Lake's playing great. He's like the best guy I've ever had for the contract, the cheap contract I've signed for every year.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah. $550K every year.
Now they'll throw with Allen. Got his man complete over the middle.
A little
It's
star
Andrews.
print,
And he'll get
no
inside the
sign.
40 to the 39.
They got it.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
They just threw the pass that I've been looking for my whole life.
Where it's coming from,
missed it.
tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
Play by
Hot
Lake.
route, so to speak.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll run with McCaffrey.
Nice job by Lake playing
Down to the
that
35-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Allen completes it to Samuel. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Allen now on first down. And he'll
Yeah,
take
that's
this
fine.
into the end
That's
zone.
just fucking
Touchdown,
cool.
Carolina. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On first down, Burns. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. It's Burns, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
I like
That's a nice
Burns, dude.
pickup
He's
of a
mine.
first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Burns. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Burns. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. That's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. One quarter remains here as we...
I'm going to see what Leo Cobb can do. I want to see what Richard Teague can do. Let's see what Keith Boley can do.
week on a Monday night. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. A first throw for the backup Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Let's go, let's go!
Here comes the
There's
Colts
three guys
offense
named
now as they
Burns
make their
playing
way
this game.
onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field
Look
position.
at George, dude, look at George
What
too.
they're looking for now is a little
Telling
more
you, this guy's
consistency.
a-
Move the ball at least
he's
a
a
few
big old
times on
target.
offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Burns. And he's got his big
Teague, look
tight
at
end over the
Teague.
middle,
Look
complete.
at Burns, what a
Yeah,
dot.
he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Operating from the gun, Burns. Over the middle,
Ooh,
complete.
nice
It's
burst right
Barnes.
there.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively.
That was
To
Marcus
give them that
Barnes.
underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you
Waiting
work
on
on your
you.
tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
Look at Teague. Oh, he's
Again
hurt.
on
Oh,
second
wow.
down, but this time it's incomplete.
Went to him, went to the well, went to, what happened? I didn't press nothing.
The Colts on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd
First
down.
down for
I like the idea
3.
to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And that is caught.
Touchdown.
Indianapolis. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into this
Yeah,
lead.
Burns, great throw.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver.
I remember
Maybe
Reed
sometimes for
Bannon
the
used
defense,
to,
tough
his rookie
find the
year,
little
used to
guys,
throw
right?
that about a mile
Sometimes
out
they
of
get
bounds.
lost in the traffic, but usually
Just
what it
standing there
means is
set
that
up.
rather than
Yeah,
just winning
feet
with
set,
height
everything,
or
not
even
even
speed,
moving.
they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide,
Fire
skinny,
it out of
whatever.
bounds.
There
Yeah.
it results in a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing there,
Pass
but this
interference on
pass is
who?
going to
Oh,
wind
on the
up
offense.
incomplete.
I was gonna say,
Playing
dude.
some hands both
Dude, how
ways.
often do
They
you
got
see
it on the
offensive
offense.
pass
Sometimes there's a
interference
fine
on
line
the
between being the
free
receiver and the DB.
So I saw
And he
a
knocked that
block
one
in the
away. It might
back
have
on
caused
my
an
guy.
incompletion that could have been an interception.
It wasn't even a
Now a
legit
handoff
block
here
in
to
the
his
back.
running back. And a very short pickup there
I
across the
watched
15
it
to the
happen.
16.
That's how they called it.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Easy work. It's easy work. Coming again. Brings up 2nd down at the 16.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
Yeah, this quarterback, Tyree Jackson, is
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, it's
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 41. And he's going to get this one.
He's trying to make this roster, folks. He was drafted 3 years ago.
And that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Throwing to start the drive. Burns finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh, Burns.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Raiders 31-24. Yeah, they got Marion Fowler still, dude. He's money.
How many times do we say
that might be the guy that they needed?
And he does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, so lucky.
It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys
Burns leading the comeback against his 2nd string game.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Just drives them crazy because
especially the 3rd stringers. You ain't never going to see those cats in the ball game.
Speed or maybe even just strength.
Folks, it's a 7-point
right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, Brandon Berry coming down making a big hop
at the 22-yard line.
After a big pick.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Wow.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down now, it's Morgan, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. I don't know if they scripted this drive or they're going off field, but that's 3 plays that are working pretty well.
Yeah, not only that, there's 3 first downs as a result. Might want to think about maybe taking a timeout on defense and trying to regroup because their strategy thus far is simply not working.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. And again this time to the tailback. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Dude. Oh
He's
my
taken
God,
down
man.
inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. But, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win?
Can't believe I didn't have any guys plucked off my practice squad last year. It was amazing. Felt like I was loaded in the practice squad too.
For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
Burns played good again. McCaffrey was the difference. Will Sanders said, not so fast there, sweetheart. 4 for 95 and 2 scores, all that talk. All that talking ain't adding up, he says, Coach Donovan. Who? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Second-year right tackle Ashton Nixon, first-round pick, got abused by the veteran Burns, 4 sacks. Johnny Sloan and Wendell Saffold, those guys were fucking money. Both 6'3" linebackers. Quentin Hickson showing up, he's starting to become a player. He's almost at the 76th threshold. Back to last year. Brandon Berry might have solidified his spot on this ball club. Looks like they're going to go Maggot and Hammond as the return guys this week. Bob Benson. Good old Bobby Benson's. Let me know when you're ready there, buddy boy. Yeah, here we go. I wonder if you can just play your preseason game or not. I don't think so. I think it'll cut them automatically for you and you're screwed. I don't know either. I'm serious. I think you can. I think, yeah. I think so, bro. I think we're we've been running starters out there. And I think we're just so excited to see that we're just, yeah. How stupid we played franchise after franchise after franchise. Why don't you use your noggin there? Chat. The announcers are saying, folks, this is the week. Unbelievable. I'm just always afraid that it's going to cut them automatically for you and ruin your franchise. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I'm like almost positive. But I'm not, that's what's scary. Alright. Yeah, you gotta figure it out. West Coast fresh fate smoking on dishes. Mike Melton, he needs an upgrade. Give him an upgrade. Darius Copper. He needs a lot of something, man. He's got a star trade. I like this guy, man, but I just don't know if he's got what it takes to be the starter. He's gonna get the start this week, though. Over Shaq Thompson. Shaq Thompson's got all 3 starts.